Hey y'all, it's your girl Allie. Welcome to part 2 of your Past on Loved One Ancestor read for the week of June the 1st through the 6th, 2026. Happy birthday, Geminis! Alright, y'all, so let's get into this shuffle so we can get into these messages. Hopefully everybody Gemini season is going well. And if you want a message from your past on loved one Gemini, hopefully you'll receive it. Close your eyes, think about it, make a wish, blow out your candle. What's this? Place of death or passed on loved one outside the house, porch, yard, grass, sidewalk. Ooh. Suffocated. Y'all know this came out in part 1. Death by suffocated. Pillow, hands, blanket, may have been gagged. Oh, it came back out, y'all. So that's very significant. Pass on loved one message. You will find a penny or dime on the ground or in your bed soon, y'all. So y'all, it is so, oh my God. So y'all, when I was cleaning my area up yesterday, I was sweeping, and y'all, I found the penny yesterday, like heads up, right behind my chair. Like when I was sweeping, it was like right behind my chair, like turned over. Ain't no reason for no change to be over. I see y'all, but yeah, I definitely found the penny out of nowhere. It was right behind my chair, y'all. I was like, wow, like, and it's no reason for any money or anything to be over here. So, yeah, that was a nice little, little reminder that we're not alone. Y'all, I would tell y'all, just because your past on loved ones are not here physically does not mean they're not around you spiritually. You know what I'm saying? When you talk to them, they hear you, boo. Okay, let's see. Passed over loved one step parent. Passed over loved one child, niece, nephew, 1 to 17 years of age. Oh, it turned over, it flipped over. It didn't come out. It didn't come out, y'all, but it flipped over on the. I told y'all about this rainbow card. I feel like it's gonna come over. If it's not, that's cool because it flipped over on it. I know who energy that is. That's J energy coming through. Jalen's. What was I on? Four. Ooh, yep. Ooh. Passed over loved one, ancestor, parents, grandparents. I think there's 5, y'all. 3 more. This one. Hmm. 2. Passed on loved one, male. Ooh. And this baby 3 to 6 month SIDS girl, or either the baby passed in her 7th month. Okay. So split them. Yeah, I'm gonna pull from the bottom, then the top, and then that's gonna be the cards. You know, those gonna be the messages. But let me shuffle them real good before I start pulling. What is this? Okay, I'm ready to start pulling. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Okay. Pull from the top. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. What's on the back? Someone was murdered by a gang member. That's your one grown, y'all. Alright. So let me kind of straighten these up, and then we're going to get into the messages, y'all. Middle cards, which we're gonna start with. Just trying to get them a little straight, y'all. Okay. All right. So these are the messages, y'all. We're gonna start with the middle. It says, passed over loved one passed at their significant other's home, lover, long-term partner, wife, or husband's home. Passed over loved one passed at a family member's home. Passed over loved one was a boss, co-worker, manager, supervisor, a family friend, or a family-in-law. Passed over loved one ancestor was dishonorably discharged. Reasons for treason, murder, or desertion. So with that comes loss of pay, benefits, conviction. You can't carry firearms. They could lose their retirement status. Place of death, passed on loved one, died in a truck, a pickup, 18-wheeler, army vehicle, van. This give me somebody that was at work. They died in a work vehicle, maybe. You are my angel. Passed over loved one message. They stole the money, the drugs, the pills, meth, the weed. Passed over loved one teenager, 13 to 17 years of age. Store shooting. Passed over loved one message. You're wearing my t-shirt. So the first week of June, you definitely will be wearing your passed on loved one's t-shirt. Or some of y'all actually get t-shirts made the first week of June. If you already got the t-shirts ordered, you're gonna get your t-shirt the first week of June. Passed over loved one ancestor, U.S. Navy Petty Officer, 3rd Class E4, same as corporal in the Army or Marines, died by a parent, child abuse, neglect, starving a child, beating. Brown, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. died in explosion bomb, heavy firearm, F-1 Air Force, green camouflage uniform. You can have a picture with your passed on loved one, and this is going to be significant. Unexpected death, choke, car accident, shot, stab, minor surgery, allergic reaction, freak accident, fall, death by an enemy op. Passed on loved one ancestor, highest rank in the modern active service, general, 4 stars, chief of staff of army or theaters or commanders. You were with your passed on loved one when they passed. And off the back, I feel like something about a car accident or like a shooting. Pass on loved one, your teacher, professor, mentor, your boss, co-worker, a family member, and in-law, doctor, healthcare provider, manager, supervisor, long-term client, or patient. Pass on loved one ancestor, corporal, army, marines, team leader, responsible for training, discipline, and personal appearance of their soldiers, combat leader. Place of death of your passed on loved one, outside the house, porch, yard, grass, sidewalk. White, baby funeral, elderly funeral, or this could be like the name white could be significant. Passed on loved one ancestor, parent, grandparent. Passed over loved one, passed at work or workplace. Passed over loved one message, I feel stuck between words. Y'all know when I get this card, this is like child energy or someone with a physical, mental disorder, disability. You know what I'm saying? This is what I get. They probably, your passed on loved one probably is like, oh, God told me this, and when I go with God, or God, I talk to God. Like they might said things like that. Message, I miss you. Colors, and they did. Colors, green, purple, and blue could be significant. It could be the name green, and then the teal card came out, so this definitely is significant. The name, the favorite color, school color, funeral color, car, or home colors. Oh my, so it's a green, purple, and blue. All these colors are significant to me. I just realized that. They are. Death by lover. Yeah, that's significant to me too. Passed over loved one ancestor, petty officer in the military, naval, coast guard, E4 to E6, backbone of the service, train, lead, perform operational duties. Passed over loved one ancestor, highest rank in the U.S. Army, general of Army, 6 stars, nothing higher. This could be somebody's like great grandparent or something like that. The name John J. Persings could be significant. George Washington, you could put them together separate. Ulysses S. Grant, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, some stuff on the back. I'll read it. I'll read the rest of this when I go through the messages, y'all. But I'll read the rest of it. You can see it, pause it. But yeah, I'm gonna read that because it's a bit much. We got quite a bit of cards out here. Drive by your feelings. You are better off. You're not suffering. Your passed on loved one was not on meds or didn't take their prescribed medicines. Medicine couldn't help cure the condition. This definitely resonates with me. Too many medicines made them feel sick or didn't believe in taking medicines, prescribed medication. They believe in holistic medicine or spiritual herbs. And y'all know when I pull in the part 1, I said that Seba, the name was standing out, y'all, in part 1. And y'all see how I said spiritual herbs, holistic medicine. They didn't take their medicine. You know what I'm saying? They didn't believe in taking prescribed medicine. So, drowning. I don't really know how. Did he just pass of old age? Because y'all know the old age card came out like twice. So maybe that's significant with him. Death by drowning. Pass over loved one, ancestor, lover, spouse, significant other. Passed over loved one, passed in a SUV, black, gray, or silvery, or it could have been white. The last name White is significant. Passed over loved one, ancestor George Washington, Army soldier. The months February, December, the dates the 22nd, 14th could be significant. Virginia, 67 to 76 years old could be significant. Somebody's the names Mary, Ball, Augustine, Lawrence, John, Mildred, Adam or Adams could be significant, and somebody could not have biological children. And y'all, I will read the back when we go through, when I come back and read them as a message. You can pause it if you want to right now, but I will read the back when we come back. Apartment shooting, died at home. I look at your picture often, and y'all rather somebody is looking at obituary, like pictures for obituary in the now. Or y'all had a funeral and you just look at like the week of. If you're not looking for the obituary pictures, you're literally looking at the like obituary of your loved one, like in this week. Passed over loved one, place of death, family member's home. Passed over loved one, grandmother. Passed over loved one, passed in a car, blue, red, black, or yellow. Somebody's name could be yellow. Teal, bluish green, blue or green, or the color teal could be significant for sure. Funeral color, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color. Death by heart attack. Passed over loved one, ancestor, red head with blue or green eyes, blonde hair with blue or brown eyes, black or brown hair with brown, gray, or green eyes. The colors gold, yellow, and brown are significant. It could be home decor. It could be a school color, favorite color, funeral color, car, home color, or somebody's name. Somebody could like jewelry or have gold teeth. Somebody could be an interior decorator. Message from your passed over loved one. I have an unborn baby on the way. Take care of my gift. Murdered in a field or woods. Those the name field or woods could be significant. Also, then passed on loved one, ancestor, general of the Army, 5 stars reserved for wartime leadership. Last Hale Omar Bradley, 1981. Y'all, it is things on the back. I will read them when I come back and read them as a message. But y'all, those are the messages for right now. So y'all know I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go through them and see how I'm led to read them to you as a message. And anything that comes out, this is a collective read, y'all. I'm not like just like on any. It's like whatever comes through is for, you have to put it where it belongs. But I will say, like with these Army cards, you know what I'm saying, the Army cards definitely should resonate for someone in the Army, but they also can resonate for you or your passed on loved one. Just like with the Army card that says like Adam or Adams and no biological kids. So there is a Army, person that is going to resonate with, because it's on the Army card, but it also could resonate with you collected or a family member of yours. So anything in these cards, you know what I'm saying, you can take it, if it resonates, it's for you. It is a collective read. You know what I'm saying? That's how I wrote the card. So it's like, because I know, like when I got the download, little download, I had a download of a lot of Army stuff. So, a lot of the Army cards are like new, right? Like into like what the last, I say 2-3 months, that's when I added them in. So it's like it's got so many different, just like this is an Army card, you know what I'm saying? It's got George Washington. There is a Army soldier that name is George or Washington or George Washington. But also this could be your name, or or somebody that you are connected to. So take the messages. It don't only have to be for the Army. People are just So I want to explain it, because maybe somebody's, it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's literally, if anything you hear that comes out of my mouth resonates with you, it's for you. it's a collective read. You know what I'm saying? So it's like multiple energies, and they're just gonna like come through. It's like the way they come through is like how can I explain it? Like with the work vehicle, how I told y'all, like, can I find it? Okay, so like with this passed on loved one died in a truck, pickup, 18-wheeler, army vehicle, van. I literally, when I read this, it's like I feel like this is for somebody that was working, but you know what I'm saying, this could have been just somebody literally in a pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? This could have been somebody riding along in an 18-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? But you have to put it where it belongs. You know what I'm saying? It's even got van on here. Somebody could literally just, had a van and, they died, in a van. So it's like that. I don't know if I'm explaining it right to y'all, but I'm trying to give you clarity so you can understand how to take the messages. Just basically, if anything resonates with you, the message is for you. It's a collective read. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was a more personal read, you know what I'm saying, of course, it'll be more like the energy will be more directed towards you and your energy and your specific past on loved one. But because it's just a collective read and we just want everybody to get messages that want them, you know what I'm saying, they're just gonna come, here and there. And then some of y'all might get messages in part 1 and might not get messages in part 2. But most of the time, I feel like if you get messages in part 1, you're going to get something in part 2 to let you know also, like, okay, for sure. So that's how we're going to do that, y'all. I feel like, for some reason, I felt like I needed to explain that. So maybe somebody not really understanding. So that's what it is, y'all, So anyway, your girl from the pause, and then I'll come back and read them to you, you know what I'm saying? If I feel led to clarify, I'm going to do a little bit extra, you know what I'm saying? I will. So let me get to it so y'all can get the messages. Alright, y'all, so your girl back, you know what I'm saying, I went through the messages, so I got 9 stacks, and it's only 2 cards that I couldn't really put with like a stack because I feel like they kind of resonated with like throughout the read. And this, I look at your picture often, like I told you, I feel like it's some people either looking at obituary, like the obituaries of your passed on loved one this week, or you looking for pictures for your, to do an obituary. And then with this, I miss you. I just feel like overall you miss your past on loved ones and they miss you. So let's get into these messages. First message is white, baby funeral, elder funeral, and then it says death by a parent, mom and dad, child abuse, neglect, starving, child beating. The name white could be significant also. The color, passed over loved one, ancestor, lover, spouse, significant other, death by lover, passed over loved one, passed at their significant other's home, lover, long-term partner, wife, husband's home. Your passed on loved one was not on meds or didn't take their prescribed meds because the medicine couldn't help with cure the condition. It was too many, made them feel sick, didn't believe in taking prescribed medication, holistic medicine, was into spiritual herbs. Passed over loved one, passed at a family member's home. Unexpected death. I'm hearing a significant other's loved one's home. Unexpected death. Choke, car accident, shot, stab, minor surgery, allergic reaction, freak accident, fall. Passed over loved one, passed at work or workplace. Passed over loved one, boss, co-worker, manager, supervisor, a family friend, or family, family-in-law. Passed over loved one, your teacher, professor, mentor, your boss, co-worker, a family friend, in-law, doctor, healthcare provider, manager, supervisor, long-term client, patient. Now with this, I'm going to go ahead because this kind of, something is clarifying. These 2 cards are kind of clarifying because they got some of the same things on them. So it has the boss, co-worker on both of these. It has manager on both of these. It says supervisor on both of these. Then it says a family friend or in-law. So those could be very significant to you. Those passed on loved ones could be very significant to you. Passed on loved one ancestor, a parent or a grandparent. Passed the place of death of your passed on loved one was outside the house, porch, yard, grass, sidewalk. Passed on loved one message, you're wearing my t-shirt. So y'all, I literally told y'all, either y'all are going to be, if you already ordered the shirts, you get in the shirts this week, the first week of June, or you're putting the order in, or you literally are going to just be wearing your passed on loved one t-shirt, and it could be like a purple t-shirt. You were, it could be a purple, green, or blue t-shirt. You were with your passed over loved one, or that could be like the colors of the obituary. You were with your passed on loved one when they passed. Passed over loved one passed in an SUV. It could have been black, gray, silvery, or white. Somebody's name could be white. Drive by. Store shooting. The colors gold, yellow, brown are significant. Be home decor, school color, favorite color, funeral color, car or home color. It could be a name. Somebody likes jewelry. Somebody has gold teeth. Brown interior decorator. Death by drowning. Pass on loved one pass in a car. Blue, red, black, or yellow. Apartment shooting. Pass over loved one message. They stole the money, drugs, pills, meth, weed. Died at home. Message from your passed over loved one. I have an unborn baby on the way. Take care of my gift. Thank you. Teal, bluish green. Funeral color, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color. Death by an enemy op. Passed over loved one message. I feel stuck between worlds. Y'all know I told y'all this is childlike energy or someone with a physical or mental disability, and your passed on loved one definitely was like, God told me, or I talked to God, and when I go with God, or I saw God, they said things like that. Your feelings, you are better off. You are no longer suffering. Passed over loved one, teenager, 13 to 17 years of age. You are my angel. Passed over loved one, grandmother, death by heart attack. Place of death, family member's home. And the last set, the colors green, purple, and blue are significant. So it could be with what's in this stack or anything on the board, y'all. Significant colors, favorite colors, school colors, funeral colors, car or home colors. Purple is very significant in this read. Whether it's like purple star, somebody probably did purple balloon. Somebody, is going to do like a t-shirt in purple. Purple is very significant. I'm picking up purple, very significant. Place of death, passed over loved one, died in a truck, pickup, 18-wheeler, army vehicle, or van. Passed over loved one ancestor was dishonorably discharged. Reasons for treason, murder, or desertion. They lost pay or benefits, conviction, no firearm, and can lose retirement status. Passed over loved one ancestor, U.S. Navy Petty Officer, 3rd Class E4, same as corporal in the Army or Marine Corps. Passed over loved one ancestor, highest rank in modern active service, General, 4 stars, Chief of Staff of Army or Theaters of Commanders. This could be you collected. Passed over loved one ancestors, General of the Army, 5 stars, reserved for wartime leadership. Last Hill Omar Bradley died in 1981, so the year 1981 could be significant. Senior officer, U.S. chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, World War II. Soldier deployed, is or has been in the war. Months, the months of February and April are significant. The dates the 12th and the 8th could be significant. Arlington, Virginia. The names Kitty Butler, Mary Elizabeth Quall, John Smith Bradley, Herbert could be significant. 1934 and 1910 could be significant, and I really think this 1934 is going to be significant to somebody for sure. Like maybe your great great grandparent or great great great, you know what I'm saying, something like that. Passed over loved one ancestors, petty officer in the military, naval, coast guard, E4 through E6. Backbone of the service, trained, lead, perform operational duties. Passed over loved one ancestor, George Washington, Army soldier. The months February and December. The dates the 22nd and the 14th are significant. The state Virginia. The age 67 or 76 could be significant. The names Mary Ball, Augustine Lawrence, John Mildred, Adam or Adams. No biological children. May not have lived where they work. Out of town, state, job, career. May have porcelain veneers or gold teeth. May be a high school dropout or may not have attended college. Straight from high school to the military. Well known through their work. This right here is going to connect with someone in the Army for sure. And this going to connect with like just the collective in general. That's what I'm picking up. Because some of the things that I'm picking up that might resonate with you off this Army card is the Adams and the no biological children. Virginia could be significant to you, and then you might not live where you work. You might, do out of town work. Somebody could have gold teeth or like a grill. And then like you might have like started your work straight out of school. Like you probably didn't go to college. You didn't necessarily have to go to like the military, but you might have like instead of going to the military when you got out of school, you went straight to work. But you well known through your work. A lot of people know you do what you do. So maybe you do like wherever you work, it's like big, like like maybe you do nursing, or maybe you work with people. Whatever you do, nursing, doctor, lawyer, like DSW work. You might even work in like some of the like something like Walmart, Target, like big somewhere. A lot of people know you. You could even do hair or something like that. But a lot of people know you. You could do shows. A lot of people know you. I'm hearing drag. Somebody do drag shows. You well known through your work. Pass over loved one ancestors. Highest rank in the U.S. Army. Generals of Army 6-star. Nothing higher, only 3. John J. Pershing's George or Washington can definitely be significant. Both names are like one of the names. Ulysses S. Grant could be significant. New York City is definitely significant. Y'all know it came out of state. 1882 and 1924, lawmaker, formers of the Constitution. Somebody could be an educator, teacher, or professor. You could be that, or you pass on loved one. Black Jack. So the name Black Jack could be significant to somebody like the play Black Jack. that name Black is significant to me, y'all. 1907 or 1916. The month September. July, the dates 13th to the 15th could be significant. Somebody like to go to the casinos, tables, they gamble. Either you or your past on loved one. The name John J. Helen Francis Warren Michelin Resco could be significant. 6 years of service, 42 years old, and 24 years could be significant for sure. And then we got Passover loved one ancestor, corporal, Army, Marines, team leader, responsible for training, discipline, and personal appearance of their soldiers, combat leader. Okay. Brown, pass on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. This could be someone's name. Murdered in a field or woods. And y'all, the way I'm picking this up, it's not like, you know, usually I pick this up like maybe somebody was found like murdered, abandoned. I'm picking up somebody was like murdered in their work field. Like this is kind of like army, murdered in the like on a deployment, on an assignment. That's what I'm picking up, like in the field, in the line of work. Passed over loved one, ancestor, red head, blue eyes, blue or green eyes, blonde hair, blue or brown eyes, black or brown hair, brown, gray or green eyes. Died in explosion, bomb, heavy firearm, F1 Air Force, F.1 Air Force, green camouflage uniform. You have a picture with your passed on loved one with this, or this is gonna be really significant to somebody. Something I was gonna say. Brown. So y'all, my grandmother came through. I know an uncle came through. I think maybe 2 uncles came through. Or it might have been it might have been a grandpa. I'm not sure with that, but I had my nephews came through. And then so everybody that asked to come through came through, and a little bit more. So you know what I'm gonna do right quick, y'all. I want to pull a couple more names to give you a little bit more clarity. I feel like somebody has a question about, like, maybe your passed on loved one was murdered and you want some names, or you thinking about a name. Now I'm not gonna do that in this read right here, but I will do it in a karma read. But I feel that energy. But what I will do is the cards that I'm gonna pull for the names is your I want to pull on your passed on loved one name, or either your name, right? Either or. That's what these cards, the energy that I want to put out. Now, if for some reason that is on someone's mind and you have a particular name or something like that and it comes out, there's going to be clarification for you. But that's just something intuitively that I am picking up on. I'm not going to pull on that specific energy because I'm going to leave that for the karmic read that I will do. I will pull it on that read, you know what I'm saying? But some reason, if you're putting the energy out there, I feel like this person has something to do with it, or something like that, or I know this person has something to do with it, and if their name come out, that's just clarification that really is you. Then it could be something like that. But far as me just pulling on that energy, I'm not going to do it in this read. But if their name come out, then it's going to be clarification for you. But this right here is like your name. The energy I want is your names of your passed on loved one, just to give you a little bit more clarification. Y'all know, like I said, I left the names that already came out. You know what I'm saying? I left them out, you know, because I don't want to be pulling the same thing. So y'all know the cards have like the same names, like up to like three different cards. Like my name is up to 3 different one of these cards, you know. So I don't really, you know, when y'all see how many cards this is. So I'm gonna pull 8 cards, and then that's gonna be it, y'all. So this is just basically to give you a little bit more clarification. It's gonna be your name or your passed on loved one. And if for some reason somebody is thinking that, or you putting that energy out, if you might get confirmation that of the name of the person that you're thinking about. But I'm not pulling on that energy. But I am feeling that, like somebody's thinking that. Three, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Well, geez, I don't know. This is a bit much. There's too many cards, y'all. I can't. Nah, I can't take out. That's too many. Give me one more. I can't take out it. Okay. All right, y'all. So Alan, Adam, Abraham, Ahab, Amal. So I'm gonna put them up there. All right, y'all. So these are the names. It's either gonna be your name or your passed on loved one name. And like I said, if you put in the energy, you trying to figure out if somebody did something to your passed on loved one, or y'all know the karmic cards came out, and if you trying to feel like if this person doing something to me, the names might be in here, but I'm just letting you know. But I am picking up on the energy. I feel like somebody is like putting their energy out because I'm picking up on that. So Jessica, Jess, Julian, Julia, Brianna, Becky. Male: Herbert, Edwin, Dunn, Eddie, Floyd, Daryl, Warren, Leon. Oh my gosh. Tony, Tom, Jesus or Jesus, Jerome. Oh wow. I'm sorry y'all, but like my grandpa came out on this card, and then like somebody else that was very significant to me came out their name. Baby doll princess. Now y'all, this damn card resonate with me because okay, so it says you look like a mannequin. Y'all, when I used to work at the store, like some of the people would come in the store, be like, "Girl, I ain't know that. I thought you was a mannequin," because I'd be like just like this, or I'd just be standing by the door, and then so that resonated me with the you like a mannequin. And then I like your makeup. Y'all know I do makeup, so sometimes I do get compliments on my makeup. You are so pretty, baby doll, princess, baby girl. So y'all, like when I used to go to this club down in Bastrop, they had put a sign like baby doll in old school, so that resonates with me for sure. You could be naturally pretty, no makeup. Well, y'all know your girl with makeup, so but somebody's naturally pretty, and I picked up on that. Y'all know how, that attribute read. Check it out. Then you're flawless. I like to look at somebody like your man just like to look at you, or you just like to look at your past on loved one. They were very naturally pretty. Okay. Female: May, Misty, Tony, Becky. There's some karma stuff in here too, y'all. Violet, Velma, Miriam, Stella, Lydia. For some reason the name May is standing out. But Jeff or Jeffrey, Ray, Richard, Rich, Joe, Joey, Jalen, Jonathan. Ethel, I know. Sam, Samuel, Seth, Shane, Steve, Sean, Sampson, Stephen, Stephen, Shandell, Rory, Ced or Cedric, ooh child, Rory, Ramon, Romeo, Shaderic, Curtis, Malcolm, Peter, Chad, Victor, Charlie or Charles, Bobby. Zion, Zelda, Zuri, Zaya, Zane, Zoe, Zen, Sabrina. Spanish name: Juan, Antonio, Savio, Leonella, Carlos, Alberto, Antiago, Noodle, Nudio, Jose, Enrique, Briano, or Briano. So those are the names of either you or your passed on loved one. And I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. It was some karmic names came out here too. But anyway, y'all. So hopefully they gave you a little bit more clarification. And so that's that's all the regular reads for this week. And your girl will definitely do a karma read before I get into the new week's reads. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it gave you some good messages of comfort and clarity. It definitely did me. Until next time, y'all enjoy your evening.